This week on the podcast we have
Minecraft and Fallout Shelter.
The Division Open Beta, and Pokemon smuggling.
Team 4-Star and The Witcher.
Harry Potter and Halo.
You can find this and so much more on the official Team D.B.A.H podcast.
Number 129. Come join us, why don't you?
I sound good. Hello and welcome to the official Team D.B.A.H podcast, number 129. I'm Charlie Danger 82, and with us tonight we have Heather.
Yo.
We have George.
Almost forgot the mute button there. Hi, guys.
And we have Jamie.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
It's always good to hear from Jamie. He's
Hi,
tired.
Charlie.
He's tuckered out. Because it's the middle of the night there. So.
I'm hanging from the wall.
Oh. that's... Are you in a papoose?
I'm inside.
Oh.
It's dark.
Oh. It's taking a turn.
That's the night, Jamie. It's okay. It's supposed to be.
Okay. I just
It's
thought I forgot to
enveloping
open my
you.
eyes.
Guys, I have some bad news.
Oh, and what's that?
It would seem that Team 4-Star's YouTube channel got taken down because they got their third copyright strike, and their regular channel has been taken down because apparently YouTube's policies are, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
There you go. Shoot first, ask questions later. Seeing as though, and let me tell you, every one of Team 4-Star's videos for their Bridge series starts out with an entire thing saying that it's an active parody, please support the official releases, everything like that. And I've seen more effort on their channel to make sure they all know that, you know, this isn't our stuff, but we do it as an active parody, than I see it in any other channel. And it sucks because they're awesome, and we are huge fans of them here at Team D.B.A.H. And also, if you want to watch their content, they host all their videos over at team4star.com. So please go over there and show your support. They're an awesome, awesome site, and they're a bunch of really awesome
Always
people.
a
What's
good
that?
thing to have your own website.
Always a good thing. And that they still have their gaming channel up, and that's good because that's where they make their money, so they can monetize those videos. That's cool, so that it's not completely crippling to them or anything to that effect. But still, in all, it does kind of suck, seeing as though, in my personal opinion, I think like Toei should hire them, because before I started watching Abridged, little known fact, I had seen maybe 3 Dragon Ball episodes on my own. And now that I actually watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I went back. I bought like the first couple of seasons. I am crazy about the figurines, the pops, everything like that. I've spent like maybe $200-300 that I never would have spent on Dragon Ball if these guys hadn't been around. So that's pretty telling. So it just sucks. They're really awesome and pissed me off. It tells you.
And just to make things clear, as from a tweet from Team 4-Star said, Funimation is not responsible for the claims. Funimation is not responsible for the claims. Funimation is not responsible for the claims. End quote.
I just with Funimation should sponsor these guys. Swear to God. But yeah, we've all had trouble as far as the videos go. It sucks that if I'm playing a game and I have the music completely turned off, but if I happen to go by a radio, it doesn't mute the radio. So like my content gets flagged if I walk by a damn radio playing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Slowly, if I'm just like walking
Like,
past it, it gets flagged.
which makes no real sense because, well, I guess that's kind of different, but like, it makes no sense because not all of them, but majority of the gaming, people, gaming producers, I don't know what to call them, they said that they're fine with Let's Plays and they don't care if people do them, and so it's really just YouTube flagging, trying to cover asses by just taking shit down.
That and it's kind of difficult. It's a double-edged sword as it is too, because a lot of times the game companies themselves, with the exception of Activision, the game companies themselves won't flag the video. But since there's a different set of rules for fair use of music and fair use of something like a Let's Play, that normally when your videos get flagged, it won't be because of the game content, it'll be because of the music content. That's why I play most of my games in silence.
Which is saddening to me.
Very sad.
I miss the Assassin's Creed soundtrack. It's my favorite.
I miss the Witcher soundtrack, because the Witcher has some amazing music in it.
I have to concur with that because when I had it for the 2 seconds that I've owned it, I downloaded the entire CD and I had it playing in my car for weeks.
It just gets you pumped. Do you know that like the sword play in there is a move, like it's based on actual like Norwegian or early Germanic sword fighting, but there is a move that you can parry, you can actually block a strike coming down, but in blocking it, you also can decapitate the person who's swinging the sword at you.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's actually based on like real sword fighting techniques. Yeah.
I really got to give some more props to the European sword fighting martial art, really.
They're pretty dangerous. They're the people who like said, "Hey, let's have a knife in this hand and a sword in this hand and see how this works out." You know? Good old Florentine fighting style, which is also one of my favorites. But I'm playing a lot of side missions right now in The Witcher right now, and just so I can bulk up the character between episodes. That game is just that game. It's just such an amazing experience.
Oh yeah, especially when listening to Silver for Monsters, my favorite song on that entire soundtrack.
So many people ask him what the two swords are for. Do you have two swords because one of them breaks? It's like I hear Jamie all the time in The Witcher, and I hear the Jamie all the time in Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I'm everywhere.
You are. You are
making
everywhere.
That money.
He's every
that
British
game
person.
money, though. Yeah, right? That British money.
One day it'll be me.
One day, Jamie. When you're writing your movie, how's the movie going?
Ugh.
Oh no, this doesn't sound good.
That well.
That's a solid concept. It's saved.
Okay.
Logged away. After the movie, it'll probably spin off into a TV show.
Because it's what you do, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to get like economical versions of the movie stars. So
Yeah.
I get you.
It's a slow process.
It is a slow process, and you know you're gonna make it though. I believe in you. I believe in you.
And there are children's books under the name Turkey Boy.
Dude, do you know how marketable we can make Turkey Boy?
Bit t-shirts.
It would be. If only somebody on Team Bob was not completely swamped and able to still make us t-shirts for everybody. So,
Charlie, I feel I feel a little bit sad that I'm here throwing out gold and you're just ignoring it.
you're throwing out gold and I'm ignoring it. Oh no.
How dare
I
you?
I'm sorry. It's just I didn't want to step on your toes. I know you're back in the business of podcast making, and I didn't want to like encroach on dat TMT money.
God, have you? What was it? Dave
You want
said
to
to
get
me
strike?
Dave said to me our current podcast success rate since we restarted the podcast is really bad. In the span of 9 weeks, we've done 4 podcasts.
Okay, that's horrible. No wonder you still want to be on this one. You know, Jamie will always be welcome on here.
I think we had a podcast where we just got distracted by the division beta.
Oh, really?
Didn't do one.
Wow. Instead of doing a podcast while you were playing it,
Things happen.
you guys realized that you could have just done it. You were in a party already. You could have just played the game and done the podcast at the same time,
Like we did.
like we did.
Yeah, Dave and I don't multitask. It seems.
I get that. I get that. Well, wow. That was just. Well, you know what? I guess you're stronger for it.
I suppose. Dave and I
Trying to
are
find a
really
silver
happy with
lining.
the current podcast
Yeah.
that we did this week.
There you go. See, silver
We've got-
linings all over the place, all over the gaff.
Exactly. You did that.
guys
You
are
used that word right.
I did. See,
Yeah.
I did that. That's just like in one of the episodes of Destiny, I think, that I was playing with Craig. I believe I said something like, you know, oh man, that was so clutch, and I actually used clutch in the right way. I was
Yep.
ecstatic when that happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
ecstatic, I actually said, "See, I used that in the right way, right?" And Craig said, "Yes, yes, it did." You child,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
It's a good day.
It is a good day. So, Jamie,
Yep.
you said that you were playing the Division beta. Oh, how was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
The annoying thing to me is when the division finally comes out, I'm gonna have to play that like starting mission for like the 3rd time.
Right? Yeah. As I was playing alone, I was like, I'm gonna have to do this all again.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, at least I know where to go in the hospital. You know.
And how to switch it from German.
And to switch it from German. Yes, that was a treat.
Oh, did you have a
Uh,
Lancashire too? So did I.
Did yours go to German?
No, mine was Spanish.
Oh,
I had Spanish
Randall's-
subtitles, and I was like,
I
what?
think Randall's went to German too.
yeah. That's what someone said
Weird.
that. I assume it was Randall.
I look forward mostly to when I get to the character customization, to being able to do more than just change the face a little bit using randomization.
Right? Yeah, I can't wait to explore that as well. Did you do any of the PvP stuff?
Not this time.
Yeah.
I mean, there was an extra mission, like in the game story, as opposed to
Oh,
the
yeah.
closed. So I think me and Dave just got to that bit, and then we were kind of like, that was kind of it, because just doing the Dark Zone and getting all that good stuff, only to not carry it over, would be a bit.
Right, right. I was not a fan of the Dark Zone.
Dave and I, once we found a purpose.
You found a purpose?
Yeah, we would just band together and hunt the bad people.
Oh, you two are like two dandy highwaymen running around and righting wrongs. That was a line from Stand and Deliver from Adam Ant. He was the dandy highwayman.
I like how you stop to give yourself commentary, to give yourself little facts.
Well, the thing is, since I'm looking at the screen and I can see all of you, essentially I'm like looking at all of you as I'm saying that too. I don't feel so good. But um but yeah, it was Heather and Meerkat and Randall and myself playing some Division on the Xbox One, and we went into the Dark Zone, and I personally was not a fan of it.
Too dark.
Too
I
dark.
don't like PvP stuff.
Uh,
I really don't. But Heather, what was your impression of it?
Eh. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Don't really care.
Well,
I
third-person
also
shooters
aren't a
really aren't
huge
your
fan
thing.
of. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of
Yeah.
shooters. Mostly because I can't aim. Also, and this is probably only a me problem, I could not read that game. It's like giving you tooltips. I'm like, I have no idea what that says. Like, that's cool.
I gotcha. So it was sort of like sort of like Dead Rising syndrome. If anybody ever played the first Dead Rising and didn't have an HD TV or an HD TV, they couldn't read anything because it was just like so tiny and minuscule on the screen. But I didn't have I didn't have a problem with the words on there. Maybe it's just a setting.
Well, I have a very
Maybe
tiny TV and very bad eyes, so
that's
Uh.
true. You are
that
blind.
combination isn't
you
great.
up.
Jeez.
And apparently you're dying too. What's going on over there? You got the cold? You got a bit of a cold over there?
I do got a bit of a cold. I
Yeah.
don't answer. It's because I muted myself because I started coughing. Laughing
Nice.
is fun.
I know that. I know that.
Start laughing and then I start coughing. It's great. It's a good time. Had fun by all.
Yeah, TK is sick and so is Craig, so since I see Craig every day at work, when I say something to him that's pretty funny, he'll start laughing and then coughing like for a good minute or two. And TK is the same way. I said something to her the other night, and I was on the phone with her, and it was like maybe 3 minutes later, she started speaking again. Like, are you choking on? Is there something rising from within you that you are
Choking on air.
choking on air? I hate that. George,
Yes, sir.
what was your impression of the Division beta? You were leading Team B to victory, while Team A was...
Whoa. Team B?
Yeah,
Team B.
yeah.
Well, these teams are gonna have to fight.
Yeah, it might come to blows. Anyway.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the name on the door. Oh yeah, that's mine. Yeah, Team B. You led Team B to victory.
We were Charlie team.
Yeah.
Get it? It's an alphabet thing. A military alphabet thing.
Yeah,
Brain
because you
broke.
guys are C-rate. I got it.
You're J.
You're J-rate.
What's wrong with Jay?
I know, right?
So how was your sojourn into the beta?
I had a lot of fun. Heck, I even made 2 videos out of it that are up on my channel. So I can definitely say that The Division is going to be a game that I'm going to invest time in. And I'm hopeful with how it'll play out, but it does kind of raise a bit of a question for me.
Mhm.
Since the only area that we've seen of New York is only Manhattan itself. And to be perfectly frank, 13 miles by 5 miles, I think, is how long it is across.
I think so.
After a while, it'll probably be completely explored within maybe about a week's time of straight play out of the campaign. So I'm just kind of apprehensive about how much time after the main game I'll be able to get out of it. But I
I'm
guess
sure
that's
they're
what the
going to
Dark
open up
Zone's
the
for.
island a lot more.
No, I hope so, because you know, there's a lot of potential. Who knows? Maybe we might be able to get to Brooklyn in one of the expansions.
Nice. So who was on your team that night?
That night, I had Griever, 2112.
Right.
I had Tybris, and I had Trogdor, 6135. Good old Dave.
Good old Dave.
Mm-hmm.
If only we were all playing on the PS4, everybody could have been heard in my video.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And you can really
But-
know why Charlie was yelling at me.
Oh, I have got to hear the story about this later.
I no,
It's
just
more.
the,
It's more. Well, okay. The first time he didn't like yell at me, like angrily yell, but he yelled at me the first time because I kept trying to read all the words in German.
Mhm.
yeah.
He's like, Heather, 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 Heather. I will explain to you how to fix this. Stop reading it.
It was like I knew what tan felt like in that moment. It's like listen to me. And
And then most of the
I'll
other
tell
times
you.
he's yelling at me, going, Heather, get out of the middle of the fight. Why are you in there? Stay back.
I can't wait till you guys see the Helldiver videos. because that happens an awful lot.
Bloody hell.
But fortunately for us, there was no friendly fire in the Division beta. So
Thankfully, in situations like that,
yeah.
See, I was kind of sad about that.
Why?
George wanted to turn.
Well,
Why
if
not?
if only for the simple fact that there were moments where I kind of just wanted to be funny for the sake of the video sake, where I would just line up a shot on a couple of my own teammates, but I was like, never mind. Just keep it serious, keep it going.
It's just
Dave yells at me
I
when I
don't-
think like that.
yeah, he does. And then he'll shoot you a couple times, and that'll be okay.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, and he gets mad.
Although
But speaking
Tybris
of-
would be
Oops, I'm sorry. Go on. Go on.
Tybris would be especially sore with me if I did that, because whenever we played Halo Reach back on the 360 days, I had a tendency of chucking a grenade when she's charging in, and she would pretty much just bite it every time. and the oddest one was when I wish I saved the recording of it because I had it on Bungie.net, but I tossed a plasma grenade and it stuck to the back of her head. I was like, "Oh, Tybris, I'm so sorry." She turns back and says, "Wait, why are you sorry?" And right about then, boom. I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe straight, so she just sat in silence for
straight.
like about a minute. And she was like, "Was that an accident?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Kinda.
And she's like, "Are you sure that was an accident?" I'm like, "I
Yeah,
swear it.
That's what makes it funny.
It was hilarious." And that's,
Well, speaking of
why
Halo-
one of the very first things she'll ask is friendly fire on, so that's why.
Yeah, well, that's it's good
Scarred
that
her
she
for
checks
life.
that.
I
Speaking
kind
of Halo, Jamie over here has some Halo news. Sorry about that. I thought I'd punctuate that with a drawer opening. What's going on with Halo there, guy?
That means you getting ready to leave at the start of Halo news.
I was tempted.
Like, well, I'm done. Yeah. So, earlier today, the latest Halo 5 update dropped. The Hammer Storm update brought back the Gravity Hammer and the Halo Combat Evolved pistol.
To be used like in campaign or in multiplayer.
Usable in Warzone and Forge.
Oh, okay.
So you basically can place it in your own Forge maps, and then there's that. But the Gravity Hammer is available in all modes, except for campaign, 'cause it wouldn't make sense just for Gravity Hammers to just exist now, and
Yeah, that's true.
Promethean just shows up with Gravity Hammer. I'm confused. But this update, they also added like a single new map and the Assault and Griffball game types.
Oh,
They basically also added the ability to make oddball and and basically another and Ricochet, the one from Halo 4.
Hmm.
So people have been dubbing this the ball update, where they've finally been able to make balls.
Nice. Now, did I hear you right when you mentioned something about firefight mode coming back?
Ooh, way to spoil my other news.
Sorry.
So
This is the one thing I'm excited about. I'm sorry.
so yeah, another bit of news they released is they released the names of the 3 upcoming updates, which are called Ghost of Meridian, Remember Reach, and Hogwash. Which presumably means the Reach one, people are assuming it's going to be Reach armor, maps, and maybe a vehicle. And Hogwash is likely to be very vehicle based.
Hmm.
But they also revealed that they've been listening to the community, and the next big thing they're working on is Warzone Firefight.
I used to love firefight.
Yeah. So they released like a small little clip of a trailer, so they've already worked on it that much.
Mhm.
And it's basically like a big team of Spartans. Like not just 4, like 8, I think, for the trailer. Just dropping down onto what looks like one of the current Warzone maps, but like stripped a little bit, like less buildings. And then just like Prometheans and Covenant all over the place.
Oh, nice. You guys didn't think you said current either, did you? Okay, good. All right.
So the big question with this, Charlie,
Yes,
is do you think this will be enough to pull you back?
absolutely not.
Heavens,
I
disgusting.
I cannot stand Halo 5. You know what? I'm going to put it to you this way.
Yep.
I'd rather play Minecraft.
Alright, let's play Minecraft. I'll call your
All right.
bluff.
Okay, fine. No, I can't play Minecraft right now though, because if I played Minecraft without Heather and Griever, they'd be very upset.
You can play it with us. We'll make you a house.
Never. Sorry. I mean,
He's
maybe.
trying to find a out. He's trying to find an out.
You've already built me so many houses though, Heather.
I haven't built you a house. That's a lie.
Yeah, you did.
I built you a room.
I have a room. See?
I built
I
you
have
a
a
room.
room
I
in
haven't built you a house.
It's in the house.
It's not all your house. It's all of our house.
That's true.
But now we have a entire village underground.
You're what?
I heard it takes a village to do some things. Tell me about your
'Cause-
village.
Well, me and Griever started that Minecraft thing for the audience who are interested to play some games and stuff, and we've been building in it. We built like a main village part, with a bunch of houses and some random crap that we decided needed to be in there. Things like that. I've talked about it before.
Something tells me we're gonna be working on a tour video soon, right?
No, we're gonna be working on a I think you said you were interested. You, Jamie, Randall, and Griever, and me, and I think there's another one, but my brain's broken. To come in and play these games we crafted for you guys to play.
Nice.
We also made a king chair too, so we could do king stuff.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You know, like pontificating and such.
And see, now that Charlie's
You know.
mentioned that he's interested, he can join us.
Charlie's not gonna join us.
I might be persuaded. Who knows?
Well, let me know, because then we'll build you a house.
So that'd
Also,
be
if
3
I didn't
banana
mention you in that
splits.
list, you didn't get a house because you didn't tell me you were interested.
I know.
And if you
I know.
were interested, not you, in general.
No.
This is to the
Oh.
audience.
Oh, okay.
The world.
Jesus. Fuck you.
I already told you that if you're interested, you tell me. So if I didn't say your name of all those ones I listed, You don't have a house, and if you were interested and you didn't tell me, that's your fault. But you should tell me if I didn't say your name, so we can build you a house. The end.
I think Charlie has.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I think Charlie's
In
house
summary.
should have one of every flower.
Okay.
Do you know
I
how many
enjoy
flowers are in
flowers.
Minecraft now?
Many?
I may have got bored and released a bunch of rabbits into the underground place, and then me and Green had to go kill them all because I spawned too many for the world. But that's not neither here nor there. But
The Great Rabbit Purge.
I was just sitting there. Except for there's still one on top of his house because it's stuck on the roof, and I thought it was funny, so we left it there.
See, now I have
Nature
a purpose
finds
to
a
go
way,
back.
Heather.
Survivor.
So
It's like chicken run for survivor for rabbits.
we do have 3 pet bats, though.
Bats. There are bats in Minecraft now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Come on.
there's different kinds of fish.
What?
Armor stands.
Is there dual wielding yet?
No,
No,
It's in the
there
PC
never has
version.
been dual wielding.
It's in the PC version.
It is not. I played the PC version. Are you
I
playing
watched
It's a mod.
Tobuscus do it.
It's
Is he
a
playing
mod.
vanilla?
Oh, it's a mod. Okay.
yeah. Now
like
you
I
can
have
have one
vanilla
sword
Minecraft.
and a little sword. You can have two
I have-
swords.
I have just heard from my source, my news source, breaking news, that it was indeed a mod. George.
Yep.
Is that what you're waiting for in Minecraft, dual wielding?
Yes. Once dual wielding comes into Minecraft, I'll be like, okay, I have returned.
Shell with 2 pickaxes, dig the hole double fast.
Yeah, exactly. You imagine that? You could tunnel through the entire world.
I mean, you can do
See,
that
I'm-
anyway.
But
push.
only with one pickaxe, which is super lame.
There's potions.
There are potions. There's kitties.
Performance enhancers. Charlie.
Performance.
They're
Yeah.
not,
So-
they're not illegal in Minecraft.
So
there's
there's
another thing.
roid rage in Minecraft.
there's-
Very good.
Let's also add some Bloodborne logic too. Using 2 hands kind of splits the strength across. So
Yes, but if you have a skill build, it can be very, very powerful. Like if you're using the Blades of Mercy or the new one.
The new one.
No, it's
Oh, yes,
it's I
that
don't
one.
want to call it the wrong one. The Chicago was the original one, but it was Lady Maria's weapon, which was split basically into a long sword and a knife. But the Blades of Mercy was wielded by Eileen the Crow, and since she was a skill build, a single blow from either one of them wouldn't do much, but when you were fighting in rapid succession and as fast as you can do, it can just annihilate anything you can come up against. Like when you come across something and you're really, really going hard at it, you're just like going as fast as you can and just like trying with both hands just to go to town on it, and you can just everything's just dead. Was that enough for you, George? Because I really tried to bring it home at the end of that one. Just to... Yeah? You good now?
good.
Good now? Good. I'm glad. That reminds me, I haven't played Bloodborne in a while. Do you think I'm cured of my sickness?
Nope. What, your
No?
addiction?
Yes.
I think Dave has moved it on to me.
Yeah?
Or at least
Oh, you've
trying.
been playing Bloodborne, huh?
Yeah.
You liking it?
That's right.
I'll go play Bloodborne. I'll play Bloodborne.
Yeah. I did that share play thing.
Mhm.
So Dave killed the boss for me.
Yeah. I also did that for Craig. Well, for people who aren't used to that kind of game, it's share play
hard.
it is hard,
I'd
And
kill,
SharePlay
I'd,
is fantastic
I'd kill
to
like
help
10
people with it.
blokes, and then one would hit me, and I'd come back, and they'd all be there again.
Hmm
It'd suck. There's an old guy in a chair, and he killed me.
He does that. He does that, and you know what? He's just the first of many old guys in chairs
Professor
with
Xavier
many
was
different
there?
weapons. No. This is like he's a lot hairier.
It's Pappy
Professor
McPoyle.
Xavier. Yeah, Pappy McFoyle. You know. Um,
Guillermo del
but
Toro.
sometimes Pappy has a flamethrower. Sometimes Pappy has a blunderbuss. Sometimes Pappy has a chain gun. You know, depending on where your Pappy is found.
Yeah.
Um,
Pappy needs to go to sleep.
he does need to go to sleep. He is a fucking dangerous Pappy. But yeah, I
He's
mean, when you first enter, when you're first playing that game, it the learning curve is pretty steep on that, and it's extremely punishing. But at the same time, it's very rewarding too, because as much as it punishes you, it also is just like, okay, you just went up against those 5 guys, and those 5 guys killed you. What did we learn? Maybe you should isolate a couple of them. Hey, look at that. You're doing better.
Okay.
Yeah.
The game gives you valuable lessons. Never take on 5 dudes at once.
Unless you can overcome them with your speed.
Not gonna say that.
And then you'll be able to beat anybody you come across.
You said it for me.
I know.
Just
I'm good at
spinning
that.
around, taking them out so quick that they don't know what's happening.
All right, they're like, what's going on?
Their eyes are bulging out.
Rolling back in their heads like, oh man, this is awesome. I mean, oh no, I'm dying. Anyway, Bloodborne. Play the game.
God.
It's really awesome.
Can you imagine a situation where from a split second it goes from this is amazing to oh god, I'm gonna die from this?
Oh, I've been in that situation plenty of times. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not, well, it is fun at first, and then it's not fun anymore.
I think George was in that situation quite a moment ago.
It really was. Hey, George, what you doing over there?
Nothing.
You playing spoons? Who's playing spoons?
That's not me, I swear.
Heather, what you doing?
No. I know what you're hearing.
Quick, eat the
Jamie?
spoons.
What you doing?
I can't do a thing, I wake people up.
Oh, that's true. You're powerless. You're a prisoner in your own castle.
Rapunzel.
Like just like Rapunzel. Jamie is like Rapunzel. You've heard it here first, folks.
I like the tangled version, so I have a lizard.
And God bless your lizard.
I hate that lizard because it doesn't make sense. Why does she
I
have a
never
lizard
saw
and
the
where's it
movie.
come from? There's no explanation
saw
where the
this
lizard
movie.
comes from.
Really?
The horse is like the bad guy for some of it.
What?
Yeah. It's a weird movie.
The horse is a bad guy?
It's like a sniffer dog horse. It's like telling the soldiers what to do, and they're just like, "All right, horse."
It's like a sniffer dog horse.
I'm glad we both went on to the same thing there, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a twin thing.
Something.
That's crazy that the horse is a turncoat.
Oh, it's
I
Disney
say-
movies.
Yeah, they do get weird sometimes, don't they? Like in Frozen, what the hell was up with the little rock people?
There were
Hey,
They
yeah.
trolls.
Trolls?
they weren't even remotely needed in the story though.
They were basically because they couldn't get the right to the X-Men.
Oh, wait, what?
They needed someone to explain her mutant powers, and they couldn't have Charles
Oh.
Xavier show up. So like,
That's true.
they're trolls. She was a mutant.
Yeah, she was.
Her
Actually,
Frozen takes place in the X-Men universe.
In the the How It Should Have Ended internet
Yeah.
series.
Shepard's
web
daughter
series.
is Professor X.
Yeah.
X-Hero 6 is legitimately in the Marvel Universe.
It really is.
Got Stan Lee in it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
He didn't even create any of them.
Nope.
Was he in?
You mean-
Yeah, he was in Deadpool.
He was.
I hear.
Yeah, he
His-
was.
He spoke. He recently spoke out against his. He had a complaint about his Deadpool cameo.
Did he?
He says, "I'm pretty annoyed about how quickly they got me in and out of the strip club."
Wow. Did you see the movie, Jamie?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I'm a big fan of it.
Good, good, good.
I
General
think,
general consensus is from everybody who's seen it so far is
one of my favorite things about it is it's the
Mhm.
best portrayal of what the X-Men do.
yeah.
It's like it's not just
Yeah.
it's not just the big moments. It's not just sending them all out in the jet to take out Magneto again and again. It's like, oh, this activity's happening. It's like bad's happening. Send two of them. Like that's what the X-Men should do, and that's what they do in this movie.
Oh,
Those
It's a
sweet.
better
ones.
X-Men movie than the X-Men movies.
Also, the
And-
best portrayal of Colossus on screen.
Oh my god, he's great.
He
And he was
looks
Russian.
great.
I definitely want to see this. I really want to see the movie.
Go see it,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I can't do it right now. It's too late.
Lies.
Do you know
Oh,
that
seriously,
Colossus in Deadpool was played by 4 different people?
What?
Well, yeah.
They're like a body double, face, voice, and then stunts.
Wow.
It looks good.
I want 4 people to play me in
It'd be
Well,
like
I
a
mean,
movie.
getting scammed isn't that hard. Oh.
Oh, you.
you'd be like a Muppet where like one person controls one arm.
And they're
No one controls the
hand
mouth.
firmly up my ass. Yes,
It's like a guy inside
Exactly.
your legs.
Not limply, but firmly.
firmly. Nobody wants a limp arm in their ass, okay?
Just dangling about,
Yeah. Nobody wants that.
rubbing
Do
your
you
collar.
speak from experience, or
Don't you fucking judge me.
I won't. I'm just kidding.
Charlie
You don't know
spends
my life.
Charlie spends about 2 hours on this podcast. Out of this, the
You
world's
don't
his
know his
oyster.
story.
You don't know my story. You think you know, but you don't know. But no, I'm not speaking from experience, George.
I know. I tease. I wanted to
Hey,
follow
Heather.
up with
Yo.
Just 1 second, George. I just started doing the, as you may have seen from our amazing series, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, played by Team D.B.A.H, where Heather and I play Jacob and Evie Fry.
She would play George too, apparently.
Play George Fry.
Play him like a
hands up.
puppet.
It's almost like Back to the Future, but a little bit off.
But I'm doing the Penny Dreadful missions, and since it's all mystery solving, and I got the season pass, I put Jacob in the Sherlock Holmes outfit. So that's
Perfect.
another degree of awesomeness to running around and going, oh, I should go and interrogate this person again, because
Where's
what
the
he says.
bloody sausages?
yes, what?
Update on the music in Assassin's Creed because I realized I could turn it on while I'm just playing around in it.
Yeah.
It's very jaunty music to murder too. It's great.
Haunty murder music.
Yes.
And I'm just thinking of the Muppet Christmas Carol, but with murder in the background.
It's more like
Wow.
Harry Potter with murder in the background.
So the last movie?
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah. Huh.
The Harry Potter movies went from 0 to 30 really quick.
They really did.
It's like, oh, there's Kid Wonder, floating candles. Oh, someone's dead.
More
Like-
blood.
It's like
More
flying
blood.
car, giant snake.
Wow.
It's like serial killer uncle. Yeah.
Yeah, well, serial
He was the
killer
best.
uncle was wrongly accused, and yes,
He was
the
I
fave.
agree.
So he didn't
He
do a
is my
thing and
favorite
he
as
got
well.
imprisoned.
He was wrongly accused.
And he had a condition.
Did he?
No.
No,
He
that was
didn't
the
have
other
a
one.
condition.
That was the werewolf one.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Lupin the Third.
oh, sorry. I was never a Harry Potter fan, to be honest.
That's fine. Hey, man, that's what's so good about this world. So many people can be fans of so many different things. We don't always have to agree on everything. Everything that counts is that we're all friends.
That's the thing
Yeah.
with Harry Potter. There's like 6 different ways to become animals.
There was 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Just saying.
Heather, we are
What?
talking. We are talking to someone
Nope.
from the land of magic, so there might be
Yeah,
other
but-
ways that were
But I
in
read
the
the books,
British versions.
and he's talking about Doctor Who.
Hmm.
I'm not. There could be 3 technically. They could be the apologies potions. Hermione became a cat lady.
She did. He's got you there, Heather.
I mean, it's not an
Okay.
official way to become an animal.
The official. There is no official way. The other way is legal too.
Speaking
Exactly.
of fish, when he had the polyjuice, or when he had the gillyweed, he also took on an animal like he grew gills. He had flipper thingies.
I like that you go with the gills, but the other guy literally became a head of a shark.
Yeah,
But
okay,
let's
so
go with the
shark.
gills one.
What was
Right?
that? What was that thing you
Yeah.
took? What did that
See?
guy take? That sounded like super steroids
What
there.
did that dude take?
Lots of
Oh,
coke.
wow. Wizard
What?
Coke.
So you got Harry Potter, you got all these kids underground being tortured by these horrible, horrible mermaids, and then one of the guys become King Shark.
Yeah. What was his name? Crunkface? Michael Crunk?
Victor
What was his
Crumb.
name? Victor Crumb. There we go. See, I was close.
I
Um,
had no
yeah.
idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Get super crunk.
You took an interest in Hermione before the rest of the world did.
Really did. Really did. Hermie won. Yes.
But she said to him, I'm betrothed to a ginger.
And that's something that Crunk didn't want to hear.
Uh,
Do you
That-
know for the first 2 chapters of that book, I really did think it was Hermie won.
Hermie
And then I
won.
heard
sis.
and then I heard someone say Hermione, and I went, "Oh, I wonder who that is." And then I went back to reading. Oh, we got the
Didn't they recently say they're going to turn the script for the play into a book, like an official novel kind of thing?
maybe. I mean, if they're doing the strange beasts and where to find them,
Might
I'm
just
sure that
turn it into a play script.
yeah, maybe. I want to get that illustrated edition that has the cover artist doing all illustrations throughout the book. It's like super big, but
Apparently they're wrong because Hermione's meant to be black now.
really,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
they're doing like the play
Uh-huh.
based on them and like adults kind of thing, and they just
Oh.
cast like a black woman as Hermione,
Right.
and then people are being people and being like, that's not Hermione, she shouldn't look like that.
It's a fictional character, though.
Yeah, and that's
That's
basically
exactly what
she
J.K.
just
Rowling said.
Yeah.
basically said.
Oh wow. Really?
Although what she said was, I never said what the character should look like.
Mm.
She's
like-
got a
Well, she
point.
did, but she never said what the skin color was.
That's very true.
But she also did approve the illustrations,
Hmm. That's true.
and she approved and she was there during the casting of the original children.
For all we know, Harry Potter was Laotian. The world
Mexican-
may never know.
We now return to Mexican Harry Potter.
Da, 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 da. So, George, what were you going to say before?
I just made it really racist. I was thinking instead of the sword and hat, it's a
Well done.
sombrero.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought with that whole tangent that Jamie went on. So yeah,
I
I've
don't
got
think I
nothing
can
to follow
talk
up.
after the tangent you just went on.
I don't blame you. Yeah,
Wow. Oh, that was. Oh,
informative. Hmm?
Do you remember what you gave me the other day?
Look, we weren't going to broadcast that.
Well, Dave. Well, George.
oh God, no.
Well,
No.
okay,
Don't bring him
You
into this.
gave. Wait, you
Okay,
gave.
okay, Jamie.
George gave you Dave? Wait.
No, no.
I
Not
didn't
saying
know it
that.
worked like that.
So, yeah, Jamie, just answer a few questions before we go into this. You made sure not to feed it after midnight, right?
Oh boy.
Oh, you're talking about Mew.
Yeah.
Damn it, she knew.
Quick, did
You
Muse
guys
get
may
wet?
think I don't pay attention, but I do.
Thank goodness for you.
Is this that
It's kind of
goddamn
it's kind of
cat thing?
disconcerting. Yeah, that one.
Fuck.
It's a Mew.
Mew's awesome.
Okay.
It's the
So
best.
so the story behind that. Well, they had a promo going on for Pokemon where you could get free Pokemon from GameStop. You get a code so that way you can download them. I took a trip to GameStop. The teller just looked at me. He's like, "You have a 2DS, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You played Pokemon X and Y?" I'm like, yeah." And he's like, "Okay, take these." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I ended up going home with 4 of them. But you can only redeem 1 per game. So I ended up downloading 1 for myself and 1 for my younger brother, and I had 2 more to give away. And, well, in Jamie's case, since he didn't know about it and he was far away from any type of retailer, I kind of had to smuggle him an American Mew. So, yeah, he's got that in his collection now.
Except for you made it super creepy sounding on Twitter. You asked Griever if he wanted one, and he's like, "Sure." He's like, I didn't get the thing," and you're like, "Okay, I'll Skype you." And there's some conditions first. I was like, "Oh."
Whoa. We don't talk about those.
Whoa.
That's between me and my clientele.
Whoa.
You put it on Twitter. It's a little bit hard.
I mean, I'm not going to go into
Zing?
detail about anything, so... Let's just say
I'll
that
be the judge of
How
that
much
if
do you have
it's
to
a
pay
little
for it?
hard.
no one paid anything. No one paid
Christ.
anything, I swear.
Money was not exchanged between the two people.
Okay.
Let's just say all
George.
parties involved left
George.
completely satisfied with the transaction.
They're listening in.
All right.
Okay,
We'll,
you see,
we'll wrap this up.
We'll
I
talk
was-
code for a while.
I was. See, at first, I thought you were talking about that frigging cat game that Craig plays.
Oh, the
So
Nico
when you were all
Kusumi,
saying
or
it, I'm
whatever
like,
it's called.
oh no, Nico Atsuni. I
Sure.
thought you guys were talking about that. I'm like, oh god, no.
Because
a
everyone's
fourth
obsessed
week?
with it. Every single person.
I don't even know what I've never played it.
I haven't played it either. Charlie,
Cat
you and me are on the
collector.
same bridge.
Right?
Play it, Charlie.
No,
Join
I'm
us.
allergic to cats. It'll find a
Join
way
the
to
fold.
like make me itch.
I already
through the
started
phone.
playing Fallout Shelter again for some
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Don't know.
You know, ever since they brought the death clause into it, it's just been not fun.
Mm.
Because I'm just that casual.
I don't
And
know
this
about
is in Fallout Shelter. The death clause
what?
are in.
Yeah.
No, this is the cat game.
Whoa.
It'd be weird if
The
But
cat
you know what
game.
else Fallout Shelter has in it? No, more importantly, what Fallout Shelter has in it now?
What's
Hmm.
that?
Animals.
Stop
Right.
it.
Like
My guy has a
cats.
black kitty that he runs around with. It gives him
What's
health.
What's its name and what's its personality trait? I
It
must
doesn't have a
know.
personality trait, but it gives you 66% health.
Oh wow. Interesting.
I will add it to my collection.
6%. We're gonna name that cat Hex.
I like it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Can't help it. But since we're on the
But I got
subject of
excited.
cats,
Yes.
just to let you know, I completed my collection
Of.
Cats.
of all the
Assuming
cats in
cats.
Neko Asume.
They add
Wow.
more. Do you think? Update it.
Probably. It's like the
Hopefully.
Nintendo puzzle things. He'll never be done.
Oh yeah. God.
Does it
It's
have
too-
an N? N as in Ned, or an M as in Michael?
M.
Which one again?
N, N as in near.
Okay, thank you.
I
Writing
was gonna say
tags.
N as in knife, but then I realized
Oh yeah, I see what you did there.
that might not work.
Yeah, but the thing is, I would have understood you. Okay, so how
Well,
long
doesn't
did it
have
take you to get all of these cats, George?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, because all the cats are
Not bad.
random in appearance, and the special ones only appear if you unlock specific items for them.
Did you have to look up the specific items, or did you get lucky?
Only for one, I had to look it up.
Yeah.
And he was
And
up all
that-
night to get lucky.
No. Basically,
That's a
the one
song.
that I had to look up was send me the link. I want to hear it.
You've never.
I've never
First
even I've never heard it. No.
Up all night
Who's
to
the
get
band?
fun.
Who sings
We
it?
up all night to get some. We up all night to get some.
Oh.
We up all night to get lucky. You know,
No.
from
Daft Punk.
the guys with the guys with the
Punk.
helmets.
The guys
Daft
with
Punk.
the
Keep
two
saying it,
heads.
Daft Punk.
Yes, thank you.
Daft
Punk.
That's probably why.
The robots.
All right, you're gonna have to send him the freaking thing.
I like Daft
No,
Punk, Charlie.
Yeah, they're not
So-
bad. They're not bad.
I just
Which
never
one's-
followed that line of music. It's not my genre.
Which
That's-
one's called
that's what I
Daft
meant
and
to
which
say.
one's called Punk?
You could say
Um,
that Wolf Boy, but as someone who's literally out of the loop on everything, and I know what it is, that's not an excuse.
Mm.
She is out of the loop on everything.
Including Oxygen, it seems.
Example, Heather, who's the current president of the United States?
Well, I know that one.
Oh, all right, good. All right.
Dwayne Johnson.
Fair. It's fair. Dwayne Johnson, really? Okay. All right. Am I crazy? If you
Yes.
look at, thank you. I noticed this when President Obama was doing a press conference the other day.
Well,
Some
it's
of his
racist, too.
mannerisms, either he's imitating The Rock or The Rock is imitating him. Because some of his facial tics are The Rock's facial tics.
Hmm.
Take a good look. Like next time you see President Obama speaking, like any sort of press conference or anything like that, just take a look at him and see how he's like looking at different people, and tell me it's not at least a little bit like The Rock's mannerisms.
That would require me to know the Rock's mannerisms.
You live like you're under a small rock
I've seen
somewhere.
him in things, but I couldn't actually tell you what a mannerism of the Rock is.
Watch Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, watch Tooth
I
Fairy.
don't wanna.
It's the best movie ever.
I watched
Stephen
the
Merchant
one
in
where
it.
he was the dad of the football girl. I don't remember.
Then you've seen it, right?
That
That was-
was,
The football girl.
I thought it was
Yeah.
hockey. With,
Maybe it was
Tooth
hockey.
Fairy. Okay, yeah, that's.
No, I didn't see the Tooth Fairy.
Okay,
Oh.
see,
There's one with football.
Football and hockey are two completely different sports.
No, it was
I'm just
football.
Throwing it
Okay.
out there.
Was
Um,
Kevin
The little
Smith
girl's
in it?
name was Peyton. She was super cute.
Cute.
I don't remember.
Was Kevin Smith in it?
To be fair, you'd noticed if Kevin Smith was in it.
I'm pretty sure.
Would I?
He's not a small man.
They say that you couldn't always. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Kevin.
He
Smith.
had a really fancy apartment. I don't remember.
It was an apartment?
Well, let's say this.
It wasn't Furious 7,
It was not Furious 7.
although that is my favorite movie that came out last year. Like, for realsies.
It was like
I love that
he
movie. I'll watch
discovered
it.
he had a kid and he was a big football star and then he had to raise this kid. I don't remember. That's all I
It
remember.
sounds
What do
familiar.
you want from me?
It isn't. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Father of the Year, what do you want from me?
Father of the Year. And we killed Heather. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Heather. Were you able to press send on those episodes of Assassin's Creed before you died? Oh
She's got like
man. Oh, who's gonna put Jamie's face on boobies if Heather dies? Heather can't die.
Charlie, I could take it on
Yeah.
myself to do it myself.
No, Jamie, it's far too perilous.
Be safe out there.
Heather, are you
And
alright?
Jamie,
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Good. She's back. Wow. Alright, so it's about that time in the Team Bob podcast where we go, okay, let's check the
Okay.
filmography. Let's look up on IMDb the filmography of a certain star.
The game
This is the
plan.
theme tune.
The game plan. The game plan. He was in Gem and the
That's-
Holograms. Look at
It's from
that.
2007.
2007. Who else was in it?
No, it's just him credited.
You're lying.
At the very top, it just says the game plan starring The Rock.
Wow.
Apparently
This
he
was some-
can't read.
He
There
played
has
Joe
Madison-
Kingman in that.
Yeah, it has Madison Pettis, Kira Sedgwick.
Here's Sedgwick.
Oh,
She's the
I don't know
closer.
any of these people. Okay.
Yeah, I don't either. So don't worry, Heather, it's not a. These are people, probably all people who got their paychecks and fell down a hole or something.
Wow. Really?
All right.
Really, guys? Come on.
Oh, I saw him in The Mummy.
This
That one where he was the Scorpion King.
with the horrible CGI at the end.
Yes.
at the
His
Yeah.
end,
famous
don't you mean
role.
the whole thing?
No, because, dude, the Mummy movies? No,
Come
Ashley
on.
Tisdale was in it. Come on. No, the Mummy movies I thought
She
had
was
really
also in
good special
Scream.
effects.
She was also in Scary Movie 5. I don't think that could be used as credited to her.
Oh my God, Ashley Tisdale was in Scary Movie 5?
Yeah,
It was only bad CGI at the end when they did all the Scorpion thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they murdered him.
When
it was
he
only
was the
bad
Scorpion
CGI
King.
when he was on screen.
Yeah.
He was only
But
in that
no,
once. You guys are thinking of the actual movie, The Scorpion King.
No. Like when he
The cat
was
was-
part scorpion and part man.
Right.
The captures.
Jamie said
no,
whenever he was on screen.
That's wrong right there. Come on. Let's not.
I love those movies. Those are the best.
They were pretty damn good. Hey O'Connell, look who has all the horses. Hey Benny, look who's on the wrong side of the river.
I
One
watched
of my
Weird
favorite
Things as
parts.
a child. That was one of my
It's one of my favorite
movies.
parts.
My favorite movie of all time when I was a child, because this is me as a child, was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Sure, boom, boom.
This has nothing to do with
movie.
that, but if you go see Deadpool, go watch at the end of the trailer.
I
No
totally
relation.
watched I totally watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off like every other week when I was a kid.
It was best. I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
It's a good movie.
Such a good movie. And it's it really was for its time it really set a lot of trends that you see in a lot of current movies. Like, the breaking the fourth wall, it was one of the first movies to have a post-credit scene. I think, if not the first movie to have a post-credit scene. Actually, no, wait. Flash Gordon in 1982 had a post-credit scene. So there is that. But it was one of the first
You
ones.
lied. How dare you?
I corrected myself, class. Yeah. It was a fun movie too. It had a musical number right there in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Donkey Shane and Twist and Shout. Introducing a whole new generation to Wayne Newton's music. And the Beatles. Nobody cares about them though.
Wayne
Yeah, I don't
Newton's
think they need help being introduced to.
Yeah, right?
It's an unknown,
Beatles.
they're an unknown band, those Beatles.
Those lousy Beatles. Where are they? They from that place across the pond, as they call it, with their
Liverpool.
rock and roll music. They call soccer football? What the hell?
Makes more sense.
It's true, it does.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'll fight you in that
I'll say
regard.
I kind of
This is
agree,
true.
so I can't really argue with that.
I mean, come on. But still.
What sport should we call football? How about the one where you hold it in our hands?
Yeah, but you
used your
can't call
foot
it
once.
handball. That sounds stupid.
You use your foot in one play.
Catch running ball.
Tackle.
What if every sport was
That's
very
it, just
literal about
tackle.
what it is? So you had that. You had whack ball with stick and clap quietly.
I mean, dodgeball's probably pretty, you know,
Yeah,
That's pretty
on
much
the
it.
ball.
Yeah.
on the ball.
Ah,
They'd
there's
they'd
always
Clap.
throw
push
big thing.
push
Oh.
ice stone,
Flat
and
disc.
push with broom.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Mm-hmm.
There's throw big black thing at little white thing.
And you just made it weird. You made it really bad
bowling?
and really weird. And
Try and guess the
I
sport.
think
It's a new
he
game.
he was talking
Is
about
it
bowling.
Okay.
See, it's a good game.
Do a little white.
Practice throwing spikes at people.
My favorite thing is
Darts?
Jamie tries to make up like names, but instead of using adjectives, he just says things a lot.
I could say other things. I literally
There's
just
that-
proved my point trying to prove it.
There's that incredibly racist game where the white thing tries to knock all the things of color off of the map.
Snooker.
Absolutely right.
I've got a point.
That's playing billiards or pool for people who don't know what snooker is.
There's people in
Oh,
people in s-
I thought he
People-
said soccer, and I couldn't
No,
put
no.
them together.
there's
I
people
don't
in swim
understand.
there's people in swimwear hitting ball while people look at the women.
Oh, yeah, beach volleyball.
Water polo. Oh.
There's wet people in swimwear while men look at the women. That's what
Beach volleyball.
one of the same.
I love watching beach volleyball.
So do a lot of people, Charlie.
What? I'm a huge Top Gun fan. But I think. Do you have any? Do you have any more? You're gonna think about them.
I don't know sports. Like I came
But
with
I
the one
bet
that
you
did.
guys out there listening do know sports. So if you have an idea of a literal translation for a sport, why don't you write it in the comments section down below? You might just win something. And on that note, I think we reached the end of another official Team D.B.A.H podcast. What do you guys think? Good to hear it. Anyway, let's see. Heather, I guess you're my Craig tonight. Heather, thanks for being here and helping me out with all the kids. This is really weird.
The kids.
Well, Charlie, thanks for being you.
Have you two been doing things again?
No, we've just been assassinating people in Victorian England, but aside from that, no.
Well, he's been assassinating people in Victorian England. I don't stay in one timeline.
Wait, what?
I kill
right,
people
okay.
all over through time. Sorry.
I'll kill people now.
Well,
I
if
don't
you ever
give a
get farther
fuck.
in the story, Charlie.
Dude, do you know that you've already jumped ahead in the story and I have to put aside my deadly crimes to go and do stupid story missions?
He could be Sherlock Holmes.
Don't tell you there, bro.
With Big Brit McPunchy over here.
Is that me?
No. That's
Oh.
Jacob Fry. He just punches people and stabs them.
I could do
Annoys his
that.
sister.
Well, Jamie, you actually thought I was referring to you when I said Big Brit McPunchy. Really?
Mm,
Yeah.
I could be.
Good.
Well,
Good.
Well, he's
All right.
everyone British. We know this, Charlie.
Shine on, you crazy diamond. Well, I'd like to also thank George for being here tonight. Thank you very much, man.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. And of course, thank you, Jamie, to staying up so damn late and joining us for tonight. We really do appreciate it.
Of course. It's always great to be here.
And of course, thank you also for creating a brand new game that we can play. Guess the sport. So, thank you very much, folks out there. Remember, this podcast comes out every Thursday on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Player FM. You can also listen to it right there on the site over at teamdeba.com, where you can also see the monthly Loot Crate review from Jamie, and the pull list that comes out every Wednesday from Jake that tells you what comic books you should be reading for the week. If you're so inclined, you can hit the little store link that's up there, or go to cafepress.com/teamdeba to check out our merch. And if you want to see some really funny videos from a really group of awesome, talented people, swing by youtube.com/teamdeba to check out all the different series that we do. We produce a video 6 days a week, so please feel free to drop by, click subscribe, like, tell your moms, tell your dads, tell your grandparents. There's something for everybody. So thank you very much, folks. I've been Charlie Danger 82. This has been the official Team Deba podcast number 129. We'll see you next week, and until then, please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.